Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Brianna and I'm going to be reacting to Pride and Prejudice, starring Keira Knightley. I've been putting this off for a while. I hear the movie is gorgeous. I hear it's so good. And I read the book. I can't remember if it was required reading or whatever, but I have reread the book. I reread it recently. I want to say a couple of weeks ago. And I'm so excited to see the set and the location for this movie. Oh my gosh. I'm excited, so let's watch the movie. Let's watch Pride and Prejudice. I have a lot of energy right now. So pretty already. No people, just birds chirping. This is beautiful. A sunrise. I just messed up my hair. Pretty! You guys! Pretty! This is how the movie starts? I've seen this like GIF or a meme or something over and over again. I mean, no, I would not want to go back in time and live the way people used to, but you know, sometimes it's like that book Time and Again. It's like when you, it's like between this and this, what do you do? Gorgeous. Is that Jane? Yeah, you little brats. I mean, I know it's not their fault. Their dad spoiled them and stuff, and their mom is insane, but still. This movie is like just a warm hug already.
Good heavens. People.
Bennett, how can you tease me so? Have you no compassion for my poor nerves?
Oh, such bubbly energy.
The ball tomorrow, Papa.
I believe so.
2 weeks I'll do.
I get Cinderella vibes from Jane in this movie. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know. Jane is so pure and sweet and kind. Look at their house. Oh, framed between those two trees. This is so fun. Oh, already this is such a celebration of the book. Fun choreo. I wonder how many options they had as far as, you know, what set dances they were expected to learn during this time period. If it was the same thing over and over again, you know what I mean?
One of these days, Lizzie, someone will catch your eye, and then you'll have to watch your tongue.
Yay! Oh, huh? Is that Bingley and Darcy? Huh? And Caroline?
How good of you to come.
So which of the painted peacocks is our Mr. Bing?
I like the music in this movie, man.
Mr. Darcy of Pemberley in Derbyshire.
I like Darcy. It's like, why smile if you don't have a reason to smile? That was fun.
Read, of course. And I'm not suggesting you can't read out of doors.
Pretty. Yeah.
Dancing with Mr. Bingley.
My sister Elizabeth is very agreeable.
Perfectly tolerable, I dare say. Not handsome enough to tempt me. You better return.
I'm loving this party. That kid going through, that's a nice touch. This reminds me of when I was in A Christmas Carol. Oh, Fezziwig's ball, Fezziwig's party. This is the least stiff version I've seen of this first ball in the story. But to be fair, the only version I've seen is the one with Colin Firth. You know, I think. I can't remember, but it's so much more energetic than what I got from the book, you know? Oh, pure joy.
He's playing? Of course, it's my Jane who is considered the beauty of the
Mama,
county.
Mama,
When
please.
she was only 15,
The fact that it's the
gentleman
mom
said-
that helps Darcy determine, you know, his opinion of... I mean, that's not fair, but even Elizabeth in the book doesn't blame him for judging her family based off of her mother's behavior at this party.
Dancing. Even if one's partner is barely tolerable.
Oh! I love Elizabeth.
Oh, I still can't believe what he said about you.
Mr. Darcy.
This is so...
I'd always forgive his vanity had he not wounded.
Loving this every second so far. Oh, and this movie makes me feel good. It's just started, but you know. The moon. Tea time. Tea break.
Inheritance. When you die, Mr. Bennet, which may in fact be very soon, our
What?
world will be left without a roof over their head. Not...
Ugh.
Lord, we are safe.
Oh, calm down. It's about her, not you.
He's invited me to dine with her. Her brother will be dining out.
Go on horseback.
Horseback?
The fact that the dad let her do this. She could have died from this, right?
The occult.
Though I don't think, Mama, you can reasonably take credit for making it rain.
Do not die of cold.
But she may well perish with the shame of having such a mother. I must get another fill at once.
The pacing of this is really nice. It's like the same energy you would want from a live production or a play. I don't know what I mean by that, but it's just... I worked with this director. Like, if people stretched out too much space in between, they'd be like, go, go, go! Her hair down. That's... Oh. Oh.
I'm so sorry. How is my sister?
She's upstairs.
Thank you.
The chemistry.
She looked positively medieval.
Shut up, Caroline.
It's a pleasure. Oh, I mean, it's... Sorry, not a pleasure that she's ill, of course not. It's a pleasure that she's here.
Her already.
Who is blasted?
Mr. Bingley. And he doesn't mind a bit that she
I
has.
love the dad. Here they come. Three idiots.
To have occasion to write, Mr. Darcy. Letters of business.
Leave them
too. How
alone.
odious, I should think them.
Give me leave to defer.
Go away.
Till I write again. At present, I have not room enough to...
Having only 6 accomplished women, I rather want an out you're knowing any.
Are you so severe on your own sex?
I never saw such a woman. It would certainly be a fearsome thing to behold.
It's refreshing, is it not? After sitting so long in one attitude.
It's called reading.
Good affairs to discuss, or you are conscious that your figures appear to the greatest advantage by walking.
A Mrs. Bennet, a Miss Bennet, a Miss Bennet, and...
Oh, right. I forgot about this part. I love the contrast in costumes. That's awesome.
There's no house to equal it in the county.
This movie is like eye candy. You're cool, Mary.
Order us a sirloin, Betsy. Just the one mind we're not...
I like how fast-paced this is, for the sake of including as much from the book as they can. I mean, not that, I mean, well, they did. I can't remember. I haven't seen the Colin Firth version in so long, but it was like 8 VHS tapes, you know?
What a superbly
Potatoes?
featured room, and what excellent boiled potatoes.
I like potatoes.
Many years since I've had such an exemplary vegetable.
Potato.
Dwelling in her little phaeton and ponies,
I had to look up what that was.
as unstudied an air as possible.
Oh, believe me, no one would suspect your manners to be rehearsed.
that soon I may find a mistress for it. And I have to inform you that the
I mean, I know it's the way it's filmed, but it's like, ugh, they cannot wait to get him out of the house. Dorothy! They're getting a drink. Chickens! Hey!
We all look for some ribbon together. Allow me to oblige.
Oh, no, Mr. Wickham, please.
Sir Bingley, how do you like my ribbons for your ball?
Very beautiful.
Darcy and Wickham.
People to other people's balls.
Of course, you must come, Mr. Wickham.
I must ask, Mr. Wickham, what is the manner of your disapproval of Mr. Darcy?
His father bequeathed me the rectory in his estate. He knew I had my heart set on joining the church. Well, he loved me better, and Darcy couldn't stand it.
I like the singing. Oh, that's nice. That was such a pretty transition. Look at them.
If it is not true, let Mr. Darcy contradicted himself.
Perfectly cast.
On the contrary, Wickham is twice the man Darcy is.
And let us hope a rather more willing dancer.
It's not a fair thing for her to say that when she's known both of the gentlemen, like, well, I mean, Wickham's not a gentleman. I mean, he, you know, for a short amount of time. Oh, look at this ball. Party number 2. Get the same sense as in entering a theater to see a touring company show or something at the Guthrie. I mean, not the Guthrie, what am I talking about? Orpheum. I know where I live. I know theater.
So am I.
Elizabeth's dress.
And how are you? Good.
God, Caroline, calm down. Her hair, her everything. Oh, the costumes. Oh, God, that was pretty. That was so sweet.
To indulge in such an innocent diversion. In fact, several people, with her ladyship included, have complimented me on my lightness of foot.
I love how stoic this version of Collins is. How he stands out, like in the worst way. And not because he doesn't smile. Just because someone doesn't smile, that doesn't mean they're like a bad person. Darcy's not smiling, you know. But it's like over the top serious in a way where it's just, I don't know, something I didn't expect after just reading the book.
To be sure, dancing is of little consequence to me, but it does fall. But it does fall into lavish,
Certain gentlemen.
which is my primary object of the evening.
That gentleman barely warrants the name.
It's so awkward on purpose, and I love it. Yay.
May I have the next dance, Miss Elizabeth?
D. I mean, it's romantic when you find someone you can fight with and have fun, you know.
Love this dance.
Indeed, most invigorating.
Yes, we often walk to Meryton.
Okay, so I was pronouncing it right. Meryton. Oh! I wasn't expecting that. Oh! Oh!
Darcy of Pemberley in Derbyshire.
I believe so.
I must make myself known to him immediately. He's the nephew of my Darcy.
Jeez.
Mr. Darcy.
Very dear. And the other young ladies have...
The book straight from the lines. The lines straight from the book, executed by these actors. It's just, the delivery is perfect. Collins is so annoying in this. It's amazing. Oh, the costumes are so fun. Lizzie.
We'll be having a wedding here at Netherfield in less than 3 months, if you ask me, Mr. Bennet.
And she's the reason it almost doesn't happen. And Darcy shouldn't have interfered, but still.
Mary, please.
Poor girl. I saw, like, a positive quote on Facebook. Never be ashamed of trying. Never be ashamed to be seen trying.
Mrs. Bennet, I was hoping if it would not trouble you that I might...
Like, obviously, they all know what it's about. It's like, you have the opportunity to say no. Oh my god. I don't know why guys think it's cool to
Dear Miss Elizabeth,
offer a weed as, like...
to inherit the estate, and such an alliance will surely...
I mean, you give him credit for being this nervous about it, which means he cares about something.
Violence of my affection.
Mr. Collins!
Oh!
And the subject of fortune will cross my lips once when... prove when I speak to her of your modesty, economy, and other...
Get it over with. Say no.
I flatter myself, cousin, that your refusal is merely a natural delicacy. Besides,
This part pissed me off in the book. And people still think this way. It's like, she's being silly. It's like, oh my god.
I cannot accept you.
Ah! Oh my god. The birds.
Your mother will never see you again if you do not marry Mr. Collins, and I will never see you again if you do.
That's my favorite part of the book. Sorry. Oh.
Jane.
Oh, it's like rapid fire, this movie. Good. I mean, like, I love the energy, but it's like, wasted no time here. That makes me think of Annie. I incorporated some bed sheets in It's a Hard Knock Life. I mean, not lots of productions do. It's like they're cleaning the room, you know?
Caroline sees that her brother is in love with you and is taking him off to persuade him otherwise.
Incapable of willfully deceiving anyone.
It's far more likely that he...
Again, you haven't known her that long.
What about Mr. Wickham? Well, he's a pleasant fellow, and he'd do the job credibly.
Father?
Wickham is a sleazeball. Wickham is a sleazeball. Me. Swing.
Mr. Collins and I are engaged.
Engaged?
Yes.
Hmm.
I've no money and no prospects. I'm already a burden to my parents. So don't judge me, Lizzie. Don't you dare judge me.
I mean, back in a time when it was your job to get married, kind of. So Lizzie says no to Collins. He basically walks down the street, you know. It's like, how about you? Will you marry me? It's like, because she's essentially her next door neighbor, right? Rain! Yay! It's raining! Sweetie, go inside though. I like how you get more of a sense of warmth between those two, like their friendship is more apparent than it was in the book. I mean, they are friends in the book, but I don't know, the way it's written or something.
Such a pleasure to run my own home.
Charlotte, come here.
What's happened?
My dear cousin, about your apparel.
Just put on whatever you've brought that's best.
Lady Catherine.
She could wear a potato sack and she would look better. Jeez. Well, this matches the extravagance of the character. Let's meet her. Oh my gosh.
Mr. Berg.
Here we go. Intense.
£300.
Mr. Darcy.
Colonel Fitzwilliam, how'd you do?
I like the name Fitzwilliam. These tense dinners,
I
man.
trust your family.
Has your governess left you? We never had a governess.
No
governess. But I think it would be very hard on younger sisters not to have their share of amusement because the elder is still unmarried.
Upon my word, you give your opinion very decidedly for so young a person.
'Cause she's smart.
What is your age?
With 3 younger sisters grown up, your ladyship can hardly expect me to own to it.
Such class.
There are few people in England who have more true enjoyment of music than myself.
God, the set design.
Her ladyship demands it.
This movie is a work of art. I don't believe it's required to like read the book before you see the movie, but I'm so glad I reread it recently. It makes everything so much better.
Scarce, and there was more than one young lady sitting down without a partner.
I knew nobody beyond my own party.
Oh, and nobody can be introduced in a ballroom.
I was gonna say that's not the worst offense that he gave at the party to her, but she chose that moment anyway, almost like she was protecting him in a way.
This is a charming house. I believe my aunt did a great deal to it. Good day, Miss Elizabeth. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, no, wait. Okay, so this isn't the moment? Oh my god.
He recently came to the rescue of one of his friends just in time.
What happened?
He saved the man from an imprudent marriage.
Who was the man? So he separated them.
I believe so. I know nothing else.
He admits that he was wrong about it later, though, right? I mean, they both, like, he admits, oh, I got it wrong. She admits later about Wickham, she got it wrong. You know, it's like, this? Oh my god.
I don't understand.
I love you. Most ardently.
I know what's gonna happen. I don't know what.
Was unconsciously done.
Is this your reply?
Yes, sir.
Are you...
No.
Are you rejecting me?
I'm sure that the feelings which, as you've told me, have hindered your regard will help you in overcoming it. That you separated a young couple who loved each other, exposing your friend to the center of the world for caprice, and my sister to its derision for disappointed hopes, and involving them both in misery of the acutest kind.
I do not deny it. It was made perfectly clear that an advantageous marriage...
Did my sister give that impression?
No! No, there was, however, I have to admit, the matter of your family.
Our want of connection.
Your 3 younger sisters, even on occasion your father. Scruples about our relationship. Could you expect me to rejoice in the inferiority of your circumstances?
And those are the words of a gentleman.
It's like, they're both right and wrong at the same time. Oh, for fuck's sake. They're meant to be together, oh my god. Oh, the chemistry, oh. I love it when it rains, though. Woo, great job. It's like, let's make this fight as beautiful as we can. Let's read to escape our troubles. Yes. Or reread the same page over and over, depending on what it's about. Every shot is gorgeous. I even like the wallpaper. Wait, do I? Yeah, I do. God, I can't wait for Pemberley. My god.
I came to leave you.
This is the best adaptation of the book.
But upon my father's death, Mr. Wickham announced he had no intention of taking orders. Which he was given, and which he gambled away within weeks. Demanding more money, which I refused. After which he severed all acquaintance. Love for my sister, whom he tried to persuade to elope with him. She is to inherit £30,000. When it was made clear he would never receive a penny of that inheritance, to convey the depth of Georgiana's despair. She was 15.
Yep, that's what I was just about to check.
Are you all right?
I hardly know.
And she saved the letter forever and ever. I love all the blues in this movie, the blue colors. Or the different shades of blue.
She asked me as well. She probably can't afford it.
I'm better company.
Kitty, what's the matter? I just sit down with the officers every
God, they're
night.
exhausting.
Please,
I
Papa,
get
don't
it.
let her
Their
go.
energy, you know, you're young, but still.
Lizzie, we shall have no peace until she goes. Colonel Forster's a sensible man,
Colonel Forster,
and she's far too poor to be an object of prey to anyone.
unless someone's desperate.
It's your decision.
Come
Ooh,
to
the
the
bed.
Peak District with us, Lizzie, and get some fresh air.
What's going on? Gorgeous. Like, stunning. Did this movie win awards? This is a work of art. Oh, shit. If you need an escape, man, watch this movie.
That's the fellow. Very well stocked lake. I've a hankering to see it.
Oh, no, let's not.
I used to eat apples all the time. I got hand eczema when I started to work in a kitchen, and now I have to be careful. Looking at your future home. I did not appreciate this part of the book when I was younger. I'm so glad I reread it years later. What's this? Got a museum in his house? Oh, right, and we're going to meet his sister soon. Yeah. She's like a princess. Oh. This is so beautiful. This part I think I accidentally spoiled for myself. I saw this clip when Darcy arrives and Elizabeth sees him. There she is, the sweetheart. Darcy's sister. Yes, 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 yes. I've seen it though. I've seen this. I spoiled it for myself. Yeah, big brother. And this is where I stopped. I was like, no, no.
I thought you were in London.
No. And are you having a pleasant trip?
Very pleasant.
Breathe.
Tomorrow, he was very civil, was he not?
Very civil.
Not at all how you'd painted him.
To dine with him.
Oh, what an
My
angel.
sister, Miss Georgiana.
My brother has told me so much about you.
Mr. Gardner, are you fond of fishing?
Oh, very much so.
Can I persuade you to accompany
Is
me?
it for the fishing? You get it.
Very-
A letter for you, madam. Oh, it's from Jane.
Just get letters like that. It's like, here you go. Oh, wait, why would that?
Lydia has run away.
I know she's young. I used to hate her in the book. I know she's young, and the dad admits to spoiling her and not, you know, heeding Elizabeth's advice, but, you know, it's not to say who has the right to be more upset than the other, but imagine being Darcy here. It's like, for this guy to do what he did to him and his almost did to his sister, and then goes after his crush. I mean, not really her, but it affects her family and her reputation. It's like, fuck.
Goodbye. I'm afraid we must go at once. I will join Mr. Bennett and find Lydia before she ruins the family forever.
Oh, this is pretty, though. It's pretty. Oh, everything about this movie is pretty.
Their sight.
It's your
I
fault.
always said they were unfit to take charge of her.
Now she's ruined.
You're all ruined.
Shut up.
Poor Mr. Bennett.
my breath.
It's in Uncle's writing. Father?
No man in his senses would marry Lydia under so slight a temptation as 100 a year. Your uncle must have been very generous.
And at 15 too.
The change in the lighting.
So I took off my glove and let my hand just rest so she might see the ring.
So
And I
gross.
bowed and smiled like an
It'll never not be annoying.
Lucky he did come back, or I would have had to ask Mr. Darcy, but I don't really like Mr. Darcy. Oh, I forgot. But I shouldn't. He paid for the wedding, Wickham's commission, everything. But don't tell anyone.
His debts.
No, I dare say you won't. When I met my brother, there didn't seem to be enough hours in the day.
Out. Out you go. Go. Well, she's your problem now, sir.
About it, Mr. Bingley's nothing to us. I'm sure I never want to see him again, no. Shan't mention a word about it. Is it quite certain he's coming?
I'm afraid of myself, but I dread other people's remarks. Oh, I'm sorry.
Naturally. I'm sorry, not a
There's someone with him.
Mama.
Mr. What's-his-name, a pompous.
Think of something, dear. Keep still.
Give it to me.
Mary, put that away at once. Find some useful.
Mr. Darcy and Mr. Bingley, ma'am.
That was nice.
In the papers, though it was not put in as it ought to have been. Very short. Nothing. Peggy will come here and shoot as many as you please.
Thank you.
Mr. Bennet will be vastly happy.
Excuse me.
It's already easier to take them in as a family without Lydia there. Ugh, that's so sad.
Oh, it's a disaster, isn't it?
Oh, poor guy. Honey. But sweetie, it's never gonna be, like, whatever happens is gonna be, you know, it's, oh my gosh.
Sorry, though, that he came with Mr. Darcy. Don't say that.
Yeah.
But I would like to request the privilege of speaking to Miss Bennet. Alone.
Yes.
1,000
times.
Yes. Lizzie. This is gonna be a rewatchable movie for me. This is nice. It reminds me of, I forget the choreographer's name, but she came to the University of Minnesota and choreographed or set rooms on the dance majors. Or not the dance majors, anyone in the school is open to audition, but I'm getting those vibes.
I could but see you so happy if there was such an old man for you.
Wait.
Coming!
Lady Catherine.
Oh.
You have a very small garden, madam.
Could I offer you a cup of tea, perhaps, your lady?
Absolutely not. I need to speak to Miss Elizabeth Bennet alone.
I know it works out okay, but still, like...
A report of a most alarming nature has reached me, that you intend to be united with my nephew, Mr. Darcy.
If you believed it to be impossible, I wonder you took the trouble of coming so far.
To hear it contradicted, Miss Bennet.
Your coming will be rather a confirmation, surely, if...
Do you then pretend to be ignorant of it? Has it not
Yes.
been industriously circulated by your... Has my nephew made you an offer of marriage?
Your ladyship has declared it to be impossible.
Now tell me once and for all, are you engaged to him?
I am not.
Not yet. I mean, how many people have said that out loud when they watch this movie?
Good night.
I have never been thus treated in my entire
Lizzie? For once in your life, leave me alone!
Oh my god. Woo. They took such good care of the book in this movie. I love the background noise of all the animals and stuff, and like the birdies. So well done. The way they're drawing this out.
My aunt.
Yes, she was here.
How can I ever make amends for such behavior? You have bewitched me, body and soul, and I love you. I never wish to be parted from you from this day.
Well then.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, is he in there with Dad?
Shut the door, please, Elizabeth.
I love him.
His face.
If I told you what he was really like, what he's done.
What has he done?
Oh, right. Always patient.
First time, will it?
Oh, sit down, sir. Let it out. Or maybe walking does help. I don't know. Some people it helps to be still. Some people you gotta move. You know?
We've been so stubborn. Bye.
Not to believe that anyone can deserve you. But it seems I am overruled.
Oh my god.
Mrs. Darcy.
Jeez. Oh, fuck. Miss Darcy. Mrs. Darcy.
Mrs. Darcy.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. I loved them as Darcy and Elizabeth. Insane. Oh, Rosamund Pike. Oh, she was so good. And this cast. Yes, I used my robe as a blanket, even though I have 2 blankets underneath me. I knew it was gonna be good, but this was so perfect. I just loved it so much. Everyone was just cast perfectly. It was high energy when it needed to be. It was so romantic. The piano, the score, you know, the set location. Yes. Like the whole movie. The whole freaking movie. Oh, Keira Knightley was born to play Elizabeth. I'm so glad I watched it. I'm so happy that I'm ending 2023 with Pride and Prejudice. Oh, such a fantastic movie. 5 out of 5 or 10 out of 10, however you would like to do it. Loved everything. A fantastic nod to the book. The look was beautiful. I loved the dancing in the first, the public ball or whatever it was. And I wasn't aware that's what it was if they're sticking to the book. I thought both balls were like what the second one was for some reason in my mind. I wasn't paying attention, I guess, but oh, that was so fun. The choreography was so good. I loved all the costumes. I loved the lighting. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you liked the reaction, leave a like. If you would like to subscribe, please subscribe. I have my own Patreon account if you would like to check that out. There should be a link in the description below. This movie was so good. This movie was so good. Oh my god. I'm fine. I am fine. I hope you're fine too. Have a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, sleep time, rest time, work time, study time. Bye.